What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video today. Finally released Wolverine Days of Future Past. And you can still pre-order this. I believe at Big Bad Toy Store. I believe they have stock. If not, don't worry, they'll be back on stock. With the reception that the people are giving this, well, we'll dive more into that. So it finally has been released. I think only Vader and Toby is left, so that's good news. But this is one of those figures that I was really looking forward to, and I still am. So this was announced maybe a few hours ago. Mixed reactions. Some people are excited about it. I guess the Wolverine fans. Some people are not happy with the way it looks. They said it looks like Kurt Russell. I see it. But to be fair, I don't think it's that far off from the prototype. I made like a picture next to it so we can dive more into that. But look at this picture right here. This looks like a human being. This looks like a actual Wolverine right there. Looks pretty good in my opinion. Do I like the look? Of course. I love Days of Future Past. I think it's an underrated movie in my opinion. It's not superhero-esque. It's a little more expensive than I wanted it to be. If this was released or announced maybe today, just announced, this wouldn't be this price. Because he's pretty basic, right? Outside of the seamless forearm, which I think this is the first time they've done it, it is a guy in jeans. But it's Wolverine. Not just any guy, it's Wolverine. The Days of Future Past Wolverine is really expensive nowadays. I think it's like upwards of 400, where he really only wore that suit in the beginning of the movie, and then he wore this for a majority of the movie. So this would be a good representation for that movie, at least for me. I like the seamless forearm. I think it adds dimension. It adds realism to the figure. It's just that we're in a... The base is also spelled wrong, Wolverine. So that's a blunder on Hot Toys. The base looks great. You could use it for anything if you cut down the bottom part. It looks great. Love the base. The figure itself is, to me, it looks good, right? Like it's missing some components that in 2023 going to 2024 for $330, you'd be like, I don't know about that. Like, rolling eyeball system, right? Like the hair, he would be a good candidate for rooted hair because Wolverine's hair is very iconic, and having a sculpted hair, even though I'm not really that much of a component of rooted hair, but the trend that we're going in now where we're all about that is, it plays something into your mind, like it's in the back of your head, where now you're noticing these little things compared to maybe 3 years ago where you don't really expect that. Like the jawline to the neck, it would have been nice if it was seamless. It's not going to happen. I haven't seen that. Or, like on other figures, because the neck piece is kind of solid with the body, but maybe a more, I would say, nicer cut from the jawline. You don't have that extra piece on the back of the neck to make it more seamless, so to speak. I like the forearm. The not omission, but the lack of rolling eyeball system kind of hurts this figure. A second head sculpt would have been nice. It's just that I reacted to this maybe differently a year ago, because within the past 2 years, with everything that has happened, the expectations for a figure has been different. The pricing has been different as well. So I can see why some people's reaction, but I wouldn't say it's because of the quality. Like they technically, outside of the misspelling there of Wolverine, I think it's pretty close to the prototype. Of course, there's a drop off. There's always going to be a drop off, of quality. I would say up to 10%, and that is expected. I don't think it's as sharp as in the other pictures. I don't think it's as clear, as HD compared to the other prototype pictures. But I guess overall, his jawline here, it looks a little wider than it should be. Compared again to the prototype pictures. I don't think it altered the look completely for me to say, man, this is horrible. Like this is Tony Stank. It did had a drop off. I don't think it's big enough for me to say I'm not gonna pick it up. I would still pick it up. I never pre-ordered this one. I had a feeling it wouldn't be as sought after only because he doesn't have a superhero look. He looks like a regular guy in the 70s, which is that's what they're going for. I'm a huge Wolverine fan, so definitely gonna get this. There's no question. I'm playing the long game here, hoping that maybe it'll fall down to a spectacular. I don't need him right away, nor badly, because I do have a third party that kind of resembles a similar look to his black shirt and jeans that I bought for like $90. It's not seamless arms though, so just say it, just knowing what I do have there. But that would be a good stand-in for now till he goes on sale. He's $330. Maybe I won't wait for a sale, but we'll see what happens. I still think it looks good. I think a little expressive face, kind of more of a mad face would have been more appropriate, with all the veins popping up on his arm, or maybe a second head sculpt, would have been more an addition that would have brought more excitement to this figure. But as far as saying that if you didn't find him looking like Hugh Jackman in the first place, when it got released, it didn't change drastically in my opinion. So I don't know why it's not showing up here. I did have a mock-up of it. Okay, let's pause it right here, and then I'm gonna pull it up. Let's see if I can pull it up right here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yep, right there you go. I got it. Okay, so yeah, this is the mock-up right here. I don't think it's that far off. Lost a little bit of wrinkles. The jaw might have been a little bit wider. But overall, I think we're looking at pretty much the same figure as the prototype. So if you'd never, I flipped the figure, the picture by the way, so this is the closest one that I could find. So if you never liked the prototype, you should have been voicing that out a while back, not when it was released, because they technically didn't alter it that much, so, but needless to say, I still like the release. It's for me, it's a better fresh air that we don't see something like MCU or Star Wars. I like it, just like I do like RoboCop. So I'm gonna pick this up definitely, but with the reception of the people, I think it would work in my favor as of the moment. So I'm gonna wait and see what happens with this figure, but still, I'm happy with how it turned out. Rolling eyeball system would have been nice, but it's not there. So you have two options. You could wait for Deadpool, which is coming out with a yellow Wolverine. I'm going to get that too. I'm going to get every Wolverine known to mankind anyway. But it doesn't mean that I can't have this and have that at the same time. Because like I said, I do love Days of Future Past. I think it turned out to be really, really good figure. It's not exceptional. It didn't break any grounds or anything like that. Outside of the seamless forearms, it's okay. But with that being said, I would love to hear your thoughts. Is this something worthy of a pickup? Are you guys going to pick it up right away? Is it on pre-order, or are you going to wait for a sale? I'm not saying I'm going to wait for a sale. I'm just saying I never pre-ordered this. Maybe I will now. I don't know. I'll test the waters, see where it leads to. But thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.